It's Mother's Day. It's an incredibly hard day for me and for a lot of other cult torture survivors and those of us who had abusive mums. And the cult would use Mother's Day every year and in very specific ways with very specific mind control and torture. And when I woke up this morning, my depression was so bad I wasn't sure I could get out of bed. And once I did, I was sitting hunched over on the couch, feeling unable to move. And then I remembered that I had homeopathic remedies, and I used one. And that shifted the depression into grief and allowed me to get up and move. But the pain is so strong from the grief that it feels like I can't breathe through the pain in my chest. But I got myself out on the trail, even though I feel so vulnerable and I didn't want to say hi to anyone. I did. But I felt like I can't mask very well, showing like to not show the pain or the grief or the sadness. But I'm here on the trail, and I have been noticing the birds. I've seen cardinals and red-winged blackbirds and finches flying by, and I can hear them singing. I've been looking at the sky. It is beautiful. Leaning against this tree, visualizing the grief and the pain going into the earth and turning into positive energy. And yes, trying not to cry, even though crying is healthy, I know. But I was taught not to cry through the cult torture. When I get home, I will be watching some shows to escape, reading a good book or a graphic novel, having some food treats, and coping the best I can. Waiting for the day to be over, but also connecting with a friend or two, maybe emailing my therapist, and doing things I can to comfort myself, but also maybe get some of the emotion out, maybe draw or write. Maybe I'll just be escaping, but I am trying to use my coping techniques. I also did nervous system regulation techniques, a few this morning. I will do more. I'm going to take arnica for triggers, arnica 30CH. It helps. That was from my naturopath. And I'll be doing all the things I can to make it a bit of an easier day, knowing my trauma. I hope if today is also hard for you, that you also rely on tools that you have to cope, and that you reach out to a friend or your therapist or someone who you care about, who cares about you, and you talk to them. I'm also going to hold a squishmallow. Hugs can be nice too, even if it's just from a stuffy. I hope you use whatever you can that helps you and doesn't hurt you to get through.